Let's talk about an icon, not a phone or a car, but a screen, a blue one. For decades, the blue screen of death, or BSOD, was the digital final boss you never wanted. You'd be working, then suddenly, bam, a wall of blue and cryptic white text. It wasn't just an error, it was an event, a gut punch, lost work, panic, and a forced reboot. The BSOD didn't care about your deadlines or your high score. It was the great equalizer, striking everyone from gamers to CEOs. Over time, it became more than a bug report. It was a rite of passage, a symbol of an era when computers were powerful but unpredictable. People swapped BSOD stories like war tales. If you used Windows, you'd meet it eventually. The blue screen was a warning. You were on the frontier of technology where things could and did go wrong. But there was a thrill to it. Every successful boot felt like a small victory. The BSOD became a character in the story of personal computing, a villain you love to hate. It was a shared trauma, but also a great story. It made us all digital pioneers, learning to survive in a wild, unpredictable world. And honestly, that blue screen made every win feel earned. So where did the BSOD come from? It's been around since early Windows, but truly became infamous in the Windows 95 and 98 era. Back then, personal computers were everywhere, and so were spectacular crashes. The BSOD was Microsoft's emergency brake. Something's gone terribly wrong, stop everything. The most legendary moment? Comdex, 1998. Bill Gates live on stage demoing Windows 98. Plug in a scanner, boom, BSOD for the world to see. Even Gates wasn't immune. That public crash summed up the experience for millions. Everyone had a story, a crash before a deadline, a lost game, a ruined project. The BSOD united users in frustration and confusion. Forums overflowed with people decoding error messages and sharing tips. Over time, Microsoft made Windows more stable. Crashes became rare, but the BSOD lingered, evolving from a wall of text to a friendlier face with a sad emoticon and QR code. It was still blue, still a ghost in the machine, but less terrifying. The BSOD became a symbol of a wild, unpredictable era in tech. It was a problem, but it was our problem, and it made us all a little more resilient. Then came Windows 11 and the end of the blue screen of death. Microsoft swapped blue for black. The black screen of death was born. It's sleek, modern, and fits the dark mode aesthetic, but it's not the same. The electric blue is gone, replaced by a somber black. Less panic, more quiet resignation. Microsoft says it's about matching Windows 11's new look-centered taskbars, rounded corners, and now, a black error screen. It's a sign of confidence. Errors are less catastrophic, more manageable. For new users, it's just an error. For veterans, it's like seeing your favorite landmark replaced by something generic. The black screen is easier on the eyes and more helpful, with QR codes for instant troubleshooting. It's practical, user-friendly, and treats users with more respect. But in making it better, Microsoft made it less memorable. The black screen is efficient, but lacks the chaotic personality of its blue predecessor. It's progress, but we lost a bit of soul. The legend is gone, replaced by something safer. The BSOD went from frustration to beloved meme. The internet turned it into art, appearing on billboards, airport screens, even t-shirts and mugs. It became a universal symbol for tech fail. For old-school geeks, it was a badge of honor. I survived the driver conflicts of Windows 95. The nostalgia is real. The BSOD reminds us of a time when computers were wild and we had to learn their quirks. It was a peek behind the curtain, a raw look at the chaos inside our machines. Today's systems are polished, but we forget the messy magic underneath. As we enter the era of the black screen, let's pour one out for the blue. New systems are better, more stable, and their error screens are more helpful. But there's a part of us that will miss the old blue screen. It was terrifying, iconic, and a piece of digital history. So long, blue screen, you were a terrible error message, but a fantastic icon.